that thought because Joe Blanton and Judy zooming in because we're getting ready for the coin toss. Captains are right there. Of course, we know what's going on right there. Boy, it didn't take long. Let's get it underway. He's showing them the coin. Not much to talk about. Everybody knows what to do, Anthony. Mind your manners, and white hats talk to the white jerseys talk to white jerseys, and blue jerseys talk to. Here we go. Oakland's won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. Lebanon will get the ball first. They're going to put their backs to the concession stand. Oakland will run toward that concession. Oh, Oakland wants the ball first, you all. Oakland won the toss and wants the football first.
Definitely not typical of the Patriots
not
to do
typical
that.
Of Kevin Creasy and the Ovals because we saw them last year. And we definitely know their quarterback, Jalen Abston, he will make plays with his feet. He will throw the football. He's going to try to pull the Blue Devils out of this one tonight.
And you know, Stork, something about Lebanon is the fact that they're here tonight. It's been quite a while since they've made it back to the quarterfinal. Chuck Gentry has brought them a long way.
Here comes the Oakland Patriots under head coach Kevin Creasy. Here comes the Lebanon Blue Devils under head coach Chuck Gentry. High school football, kids. It don't get any better than this. Step back. Get ready. Going to bring this one to you.
Rattle off a couple scores real quick before we kick it off.
We're ready to go.
Got Isaiah Horton back deep with Jordan James for Oakland.
Not going with Eric Taylor then. We're underway, kids. Fielded at the 25. That's Isaiah Horton. Horton up to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Isaiah Horton.
And
touchdown Oakland.
That's right there is exactly why they wanted the football to start this ball game.
Does it happen that quick, kids? This will be an untimed down. It's good. 7-0, Anthony. Took 14 seconds.
Man, and you saw the strategy. I think fits better as a safety for sure, but I'm up here, so don't ask me.
3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Cade Hewitt's got plenty of targets. He's looking. He lets it go. That's Jordan James. He's got it. And he's up to the 45 of the Lebanon Blue Devils, but it's enough to make the chain gang move and the box man reset, and Cade Hewitt
will play, and you can exploit matchups like that with Jordan James in the slot working on a backup corner. That's going to happen every time.
We got Jordan James back there in the backfield, 2 to the top. He lets James – no, that's Khalil James. Khalil James on the run, and Khalil's got about 13 yards, pushed out of bounds by number 17, Nolan Sandifer, who made a couple of big plays.
Running back's about 5 yards upfield before they can make the stop.
Oakland doing a real good job staying ahead of the change. Look at them. They're in a 2nd and 2. Cade Hewitt works up underneath the center. Hand off. Jordan James up to the 10. Jordan James just going to work out of bounds, kids. He's up to about the 6.
They go out of an I formation right there.
Well, Foglia to hold. Kids, this will be a live ball, so if they block it, they can go to the other end. No, definitely had the distance.
Bill 7-0.
Jordan James going to get 10 yards.
Hard guy to bring down.
Yeah.
And again, Oakland getting that push up front.
George Niesick to Kevin Creasy before the start of the game. And, George, how many hours did Kevin say he spent watching Lebanon?
Oh, wow, it was a lot.
42. 42 hours. They tip, bring 2 down, and they're strong right, kids. And they let Jordan James have it. Jordan James bends his back and still on his feet, and they haven't blown the whistle. He didn't get much out of it. Alcoa's beating Pigeon Forge 42-9. That's done.
Jordan James is in.
Touchdown Jordan James. Touchdown Oakland.
I formation. They don't put it in the air a single time that entire drive.
Line. Avery Rogers set to kick the PAT. Untimed down. Michael Foglia to hold. Working under full moon. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Appreciate the TSSAA and NFHS. Judy the Beauty's running the camera. My production tonight is George Niesick. My color guy is Anthony Jones, John Jones Real Estate. He says we're doing great. Here we go. Punt. Jordan James didn't go anywhere. He tried to get away. And it was number 4 was there on the stop, Dwayne Brown for the Lebanon Blue Devils.
Back in their own side of the field.
Oh, my goodness. Poor Boogie just carried it right up to the 28-yard line and moves. Boxman resets. Fresh set of 4 given to the quarterback, Cade Hewitt. They work in a tight set. Isaiah Horton going to hand off. And that's Jordan James. Jordan James going in the end zone, and he's also going to Georgia. He's a Mr. Football finalist. Touchdown, Jordan James. Touchdown. It's good. It's 21-0, George, and I was kind of talking to you on the way up here as you was coming up from Atlanta, and told you, when you got 2 college football from a shotgun. Abston with a little screen pass. He completes it. Missed tackle. Nice play. He gets up to the 40. That's Crowell.
Yeah.
That's the guy they need to get involved.
Exactly, absolutely. I mean, whatever you got to do.
George. Camontez Logue is down here at the bottom. They're flipping a couple around, and they're getting in position. Abston works from a shotgun. Lets number 5 have double handoff, and they got the first down, Anthony.
They got the ball to the playmaker.
Anthony
got to get it to him.
They did a double handoff, and it worked.
Yeah.
Top.
They might try that pooch kick. I don't
One
know.
to the bottom.
It'd pin them back there if they did, but I guess not.
Abston looking. Lets it go.
Got it.
Camontez Logue. He's got it up to the 20.
Got
He's
him.
up to the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Lebanon. Touchdown Camontez Logue.
What a play right there by number 3, Camont.
This is important. You got a quarterback holding, so if he gets in a little trouble, Abston knows to pick it up and take it off and run with it. Abston to Hull. Believe he got that. Cameron Nixon dots that I. It's 21-7.
Well, and now see, Stork, even though it's still a 2-possession ball game, if your defense can buckle down, even if you don't get points before the half.
Summit kids, and they're going to University of Kentucky. Really good 2 football players. And Will Hester for Ravenwood, where Van Jefferson, and good point, George Niesick pointed it out, Van Jefferson, that's where he went to high school, played at Florida. But he played at Ravenwood. From about the 16. Works up to the 25. And like George said, just a dangerous return, and they're up to the 40. Get the ball at the start of the second half, so it's you're just trying to keep them from scoring. Jordan James is going to work with Cade Hewitt in that shotgun position as the lone tailback. They bring one down to make it strong on this right side. Fakes it to Jordan James. Hewitt looking, goes downfield, and guess who it is? Antonio Boogie Patterson. Touchdown Boogie, touchdown Oakland. And Joe Bland's on the run. Touchdown Boogie, touchdown Oakland Patriots. Avery Rogers to dot the I, and he does. I mean, now what do you do? Let's take it. Let's get on that Lebanon side of the ball. You're Chuck Gentry. What do you do, Coach Gentry? Abston is going to work from a shotgun with trips to the top, twins down at the bottom, and a single back. Crowell down here in that slot, along with number 3, Camontez Logue. So his strong money guys are down here at the bottom of the screen. Abston fakes it, and he's taking off running, and Anthony, that was just a recipe for disaster. I mean, he's going to lose about 6 yards.
The
cornerback doesn't know where he's
going.
Right, exactly. Toughest position to play is corner back. Abston going to try to run it, and boy, just not good, Anthony.
Corey Smith, just textbook right there. They are bringing pressure. He's blitzing.
Other than Alcoa, I don't know anybody else that's gotten that close. Powell got a little bit close. And now from the 45, Jordan James, who works up to the 50, face mask up to the 45. He's still on his feet, twisting, got up to the 40. Did you see the face mask, George?
They didn't call
I
it.
missed it.
What?
They didn't call it.
Did you see it, Anthony?
Play. Just realized that.
And here in a little bit, we're going to give you a little story. I'm going to let George talk for a minute, but a great story. So tune in, stay with us. We got 24 minutes of football right after this, but we're going to wrap up this first half. Cade Hewitt fakes it, play action, lets it go, George. Touchdown. That's Isaiah Horton. Touchdown, Isaiah Horton. Touchdown, Oakland.
Deep cross.
Is that still Avery Rogers?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it doesn't look like.
Mr.
Taylor.
Nah, it's Rogers.
Yeah.
35-7, and Lebanon is one score away from a running clock in the second half, and I honestly did not.
That was the end of the first half. George, what'd you think?
Well, I tell you, it's about what I expected, honestly. I mean, I knew Oakland had a lot of horses, and they showed up.
That means Lebanon going to get the ball here at the start of the second half. We're underway, kids, of the second half between the Lebanon Blue Devils and the Oakland Patriots. And taking it about the 3, works up to the 10. Now up to the 15. He's got a lane, 20, 25, 30. Stiff arms and goes out of bounds. And he gave Khalil James a little stiff arm.
And you could.
Gun. Yeah, Oakland one score away from putting this thing into a spinning clock. And once it gets there, man, you can't control it then, can you, Anthony?
No, you can't.
From a shotgun. Fakes the screen pass. He's going to try to roll. Far side of the field. Looking, plants his feet, lets it go.
Got him.
He got him. Camontez Logue, and that's good enough for a first down.
It's a good route right there
They
by
needed
Camontez Logue. A very good route.
Abston throws the towel behind him. He's ready to go to work. 2 down at the bottom of the screen. He works this way, coming with a Wildcat band. He's wrapped up quick. You know who it is. Theron Gaines.
Yeah, Gaines not there.
Still got to get some push, and that's what you said. Got to get some push. Lyman got pushed around the first half of the Blue Devils, and now they're trying to push themselves. Double handoff, moving this way. Boy, Oakland's just right there, Anthony. It's Theron Gaines.
Yeah, good job of staying outside of the block.
Just now kicked in. They got 22 seconds, George.
They'll be okay.
Yeah, Abston working from shotgun, trips down here at the bottom, one at the top, single back. They send Crowell out. Crowell, he's the release. He catches it on the screen, works up to the 45, up to the 40, puts his shoulder down. Boy, they get after it. Creasy used to coach at Trousdale County. He's now the coach of the Oakland Patriots. Cade Hewitt will work from a shotgun, handoff right up the middle, and man, just a lot of yardage. Is that Boogie?
No, it was Jordan James.
Jordan James. Jordan James gets about 12 yards.
And
okay, going to bring Isaiah Horton down here at the bottom. Also Khalil James. And Cade Hewitt is now lined up as a receiver. Jordan James is now the quarterback. James fakes it, just goes right up the middle. Jordan James, kids. Stiff arm, 40. Stiff arm again. He's dragging people and works up to the 30-yard line. Second and 10 now for the Patriots. Bring everybody down here to the bottom of the screen. Hewitt from a shotgun. Pitch. And Jordan James.
Nice tackle.
Yes. No, it was
Didn't get him
Boogie.
down.
Boogie Patterson on the run, and he was tackled by number 21.
Call a play to try to make this a more manageable 4th down, because I do believe you're in 4-down territory.
He fakes it, dumps it. Not there, Anthony. 4th down.
It's a screen pass right there. That's number 43, the outside linebacker, Gavin Tomlinson.
Working right through this third quarter, and Judy the Beauty's doing a wonderful job. 6:12 left to go. And Hewitt going to work from a shotgun, twins to the top, fakes it, looking. Boy, he's going to let it go. Isaiah Horton. Just that quick.
I mean, it's a deep over top. He does exactly that. A good play there by the quarterback, Cade Hewitt.
Fakes it. That's Antonio Boogie Patterson. He went right up the middle on a Wildcat and scores. Touchdown Boogie, touchdown Oakland. That's number 85 on the field. No, that's 95. We're still with Rogers. Avery Rogers. Rogers dots that I.
I lied. They did travel their band.
Oakland did bring their band. 42-7. We're in a rolling clock. Dean Fox.
But certainly not looking too good for the Blue Devils.
Abston looking to throw. Abston dumps it up to the 40, up to the 45, up to the 47. And that's Green.
Worked out well right there for Chuck Gentry. A good play call.
Defense.
And that defense, man, they outscored.
Green up the middle. And just gashing them, Coach.
Doing a lot better running the football here on this drive, but you got to wonder.
That's what you got to get, because that keeps them honest. Abston now looking, he's catching heat. They knock him down. They complete it to Crowell. Crowell at the 10, Crowell at the 5. Crowell's in the end zone. Touchdown, Crowell. Touchdown, Lebanon Blue Devils. Man, they need this one.
That's going to stop that running clock again.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
You got a whole quarter. You got 2 timeouts. It's going to take a lot, but.
Judy and I went over there to Brentwood. That was in 2009, and, boy, we pulled off a big one. We's down in the fourth quarter, about 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
Came back, won it. Scored 28 points in they cut Itavis. Blocked. Special teams. They cut Itavis Mathers loose that night.
It was number 26, and Dyersburg tied 14 that ball game at the end of the third.
Oakland didn't get that first down.
No, they didn't.
Turned it over on downs, and now Abston will work from a shotgun. That's just what Chuck Gentry wanted. He wants to put more points on the board.
Yeah, I was about to say they let him run out there. Chains weren't set yet.
2-step drop, looking, flings it, completes it. Crowell going to get up to about the 32 and works out of bounds. Stops that clock, Anthony. Kept him in. Abston from a shotgun, working, hands it off. Green on that left side. Green. They keep him in bounds.
Good run right there by Green of getting that thing to the outside. He looks like he got it.
And fakes it, pulls it, completes it. Boy, nice pass, Sandifer. Touchdown, Nolan Sandifer. Touchdown, Lebanon Blue Devils.
Here, Stort.
Okay.
If you go for 2 and you get it, you're down by 3 touchdowns exactly.
No, you're not going for 2. So Abston to hole. Kicking. Just going to try to kick a normal PAT, Coach. And they got it. They dotted the I. So that makes it 20. Remember, they missed that PAT earlier, or it'd be 21.
Yeah.
Missed that. That was their first touchdown.
Big on cock, and that's what it was.
Yeah, got a co-cock in play. Ball on 32. Working from a shotgun, handoff coming this way.
Oh.
Khalil James. Got Cade Hewitt back in there running that offense. Creasy wanting to get out of here. Hands it off. Right up the middle. Still on his feet.
Good move right there by Antonio Patterson at the end of that run. Hit him.
From a shotgun.
This is Levinsky.
Levinsky going to try to take it himself, and recipe for disaster. He's pulled to the ground by number 87, Scranton.
Aiden Scranton, that's a big player for them, and he has been quiet.
Avery Rogers, Fogley at the hold. Getting him warmed up for the next week.
He got that one. That'll make it 45-20.
Team in the region, and they played the number 1 team, and now he's the number 1.
They are hosting a team that is the state champ from last year.
Oh, what a nice run, Anthony.
And you're going to lose everybody. It's just part of the game.
Abston will work from a shotgun, 2 down here to the bottom of the screen. He's looking.
Open.
He's going to let it go, boy. There's that arm. Crowell's got it. Crowell's up to the 6-yard line. He's got an arm, George. He can let that thing go.
Kid can get a couple of steps on that corner, and Jalen Abston delivers a good ball.
Abston, boy, he's dropped, Anthony, and that's not what they needed.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a bust.
Matt Gillespie, TSSAA, letting us hang out. Corey and the guys down in Atlanta with NFHS. Lady on the camera, that's been Judy the Beauty. And nobody does it like her.
It's number 25, Sean Heath on the carry.
Got a new quarterback in the game.
Yeah,
for
that's
Lebanon.
16, Brody Hall.
County. That is it. The Oakland Patriots will advance to round 4 and the final 4 of 6A high school Tennessee football. And as we said, the brackets are set.